Okay. Hey, everybody. My name is Jessica Lanier. I am founder of Health Patriot Nation, also known as the Health Patriot on Instagram. I am in here every month giving you a product of the month training, and I love these. This is honestly, I was just telling one of my friends, it's one of the most fulfilling parts of my business mentorship. I love this so much, and I know how much value it adds to your business, and together how many more people that we can positively impact when we better understand the products that we offer and how unique they are and how different they are. So this next month, so this is July, we're in the end of July going into August, and I'm talking to you today about the ultimate reset, and I have it with me because I'm going to be doing it on August 7th, and I'm inviting everybody to do it with me in the month of August. From a business perspective, I love this strategy because going into September is when school starts, right? And there's so much chaos in everyone's lives. There's a lot of good new going into back to school routines and a lot of good things, but there's also a lot of stress and anxiety. And with business, it's really helpful to have an amazing transformation in August that can carry you into the fall and even into the winter. And then we think of New Year's resolutions going into January and then spring. It's really great to have an amazing transformation with this cleanse. So I'm going to link in the comments of the video and send to all of the partners here in the Slay Squad the Google Drive folder that I put together with a bunch of resources to market the Ultimate Reset. And I'm going to walk you through what it is and what comes in the box, because it's pretty rad. Now, I know that, so Ultimate Reset came out a long time ago, many moons ago, and our corporate marketing hasn't really been updated much since then, but there's a lot of other third-party marketing resources you can find. There are challenge group guides if you wanted to purchase those, like on Etsy, to help have posts for every single day posts to walk people through the cleanse. There's some resources I put in Google Drive that are helpful. And recently we've come out with 4-week gut protocol. And I would say one of the biggest questions I get, and I'm gonna talk about it now right at the off the bat, because it's something that you might be thinking, is what's the difference between 4-week gut protocol and the Ultimate Reset? It's a very common question. And here's what I've been telling people. Both are amazing programs. One's 21 days, one's 28 days. The meal plans are slightly different, although they are similar in some ways. The Ultimate Reset, we end up the first week you're eating animal protein, and then second and third week you're not. And then in 4-week gut protocol, for those of you who are familiar with that, you are going through eliminating those 5 major foods that are triggers for inflammation and gut sensitivity, and you're following that throughout the 4 weeks. So that's big, but the biggest difference is the supplements, and that's what I'm excited to walk you through. Let me lower this real quick. Also, I have to put this disclaimer in all my videos. I am a mom of 3 little kids, ages 3, 5, and 7, and they're currently entertained watching Little Bear in my house. I'm in my garage, as you can tell. This is my office and gym garage. But at any moment, they may walk through that door, so bear with me. So the supplements are the biggest difference in the Ultimate Reset. As you can see, I'm gonna walk you through this in a second. This is what the kit looks like if you've never gotten it before. So the 4-week gut protocol has, sorry for the glare of the sun, these two comes with the 4-week gut protocol, the Optimize and the Revitalize. It's the enzymes and the probiotics. Ultimate Reset comes with those, but it also comes with, working with the light here, Soothe. This is a turmeric and aloe supplement, amazing for inflammation. A bunch of Power Greens packets. These Power Greens are the same as the Shakeology Power Greens Boost. Gosh, I'm sorry for the light. That you can buy in the tub. Same ingredients, but these are really handy because they come in packets. You can buy these separately, all of these, just so you all know. And then detox packets. You can see that. There we go. The detox is one of my favorite products of the Ultimate Reset because of how it supports the liver and the detoxification pathways. And then Himalayan salt is for minerals. So let's walk through the phases really quick of the Ultimate Reset so that you better understand what your clients are getting, or what you would be getting if you are looking into doing this, what problem that we're solving for our clients, and who it's really for. This program, in my personal and professional experience, it really is beneficial at support. I'm using my words very carefully here. Supporting the detoxification pathways in our body. That's one. Why do we need that? Well, we're surrounded with toxins everywhere. Unfortunately, it just keeps getting worse and worse. That can be overwhelming when you start to learn about the the soil and the food and the chemicals and the pesticides and the spray and the clouds and the water and all of that, right? And I remember a long time ago when I first got into holistic health, I was so overwhelmed and I became paranoid at there's toxins everywhere. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? And I started learning more about the detoxification pathways of our body and how powerful it is to just support those. Because our bodies are incredible, you guys. They were created in the most amazing way. And if we can learn to support them to do its job, then we can prevent some issues that we may run into with lifestyle disease if we weren't doing that. So that's one of the huge benefits, is supporting the body's natural detoxification pathways. The other one that I've seen is the effects on inflammation. Huge effects on inflammation in the body. And remember, as a representative of our company, that we can never ever reference or claim anything in regards to a medical diagnosis. That is not our job. We are not doctors. Even if we are doctors, we can't claim that a product does that. But it supports the anti-inflammatory process of our body. We can say that. And because of the supplements that are in this kit, excuse me, that is a natural benefit, is a reduction in, to help support the reduction of inflammation in our bodies. I've had so many clients throughout the years. I've been with our company now for over 7 years, and I personally believe that the Ultimate Reset is the most powerful program that we have, hands down. And we have amazing programs, but I believe that this is the most powerful one, especially in a 21-day time frame. I just had a client reach out to me and tell me that she lost 17 pounds the last time she did the 21-day Ultimate Reset, and she was struggling with weight loss. I've had friends that were a husband and a wife. The wife was a public health nurse in a prison, and her husband was a correctional officer, and they did it together. And he struggled with a autoimmune condition that caused him to have a lot of pain that he was on medication for. And they did this program. I think he lost like 21 pounds, something crazy. But because of the nutritional changes, and his inflammation reduced so much that he was able to reduce some of his medication. So things like that is really powerful. What happens when we support our body's natural detoxification pathways? I'm actually teaching about it in my boot camp this next month, because I'm so excited for people to learn. So let's dive into this. So everyone will get one of these guides. Again, I'm sorry for the reflection. And in this guide, it will have, in the beginning, it walks you through the entire prep phase. Of course, my husband is pulling in right now in his diesel truck, so hopefully you can hear me okay. The entire prep phase of how to be successful while doing the Ultimate Reset. There are 3 phases. So 21 days, you have 3 weeks, 3 phases, right? 1 phase each week. The first week is like a prep for your body. You're getting rid of junk foods. You're still eating things like chicken and salmon, Greek yogurt, still eating some animal proteins. And you're starting, let me pull up this guide for you. I can show you. Where's that go? Pull it up in here. The supplements change every week a little bit, but you are still following a very similar pattern as far as your meals. Now, one of the things that people are nervous about when it comes to a program like this is meal prepping, because they're like, I'm not a good meal prepper. But here it is. This is what I wanted to show you, this chart. You can see it walks you through exactly what your day-to-day schedule will be. So week 1 is known as the reclaim phase of the ultimate reset. You are drinking water. You're aiming for a gallon of water a day with minerals. And it's very specific, the type of water that you're drinking. They want you to drink very pure and mineralized water. How many of you drink hydrate and notice the difference when you drink hydrate versus when you drink straight water? This is your minerals. Sun is just killing my lighting vibe. It's Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt has the body's 84 essential minerals naturally present. So if you're using white table salt, throw it out and go get yourself some pink Himalayan salt, because it's way better for you. But you're going to put this in your water, and you're going to drink 12 to 24 ounces of that in the morning with your Optimize. These are your digestive enzymes. And you're going to do that 30 minutes before each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And what does that do? That helps your body, these enzymes. These are the same enzymes that are, there's actually additional ones. This cleanse has changed a little bit over the years, and I love what's in it right now. So the enzymes in here are protease, papain, bromelain. Papain and bromelain are naturally occurring in pineapple and papaya, and they're super powerful for breaking down food. Amylase, lipase, amla fruit, and MSM and camo. So this is an amazing supplement for gut health for multiple reasons. But when it helps break down the food, then your body can better absorb it. When your body can better absorb it and break it down, then you're not going to be dealing with the complications of food fermenting in your gut. Hear me on this. The small intestine is 22 feet long. So when you eat food, it goes obviously into your mouth, you chew it, the saliva you have enzymes in your saliva. It starts breaking down the food. You swallow, it goes through your esophagus into your stomach. A healthy stomach has a ton of acid in it. It's protected by the stomach lining. And that acid breaks down your food into a liquid. And then it goes through into your small intestine. There's some other paths in here that I'm just not going to address, because this doesn't need to be a huge anatomy physiology session. And then it goes through your small intestine, which is lined with microvilli, or like finger-like structures that move the food through. And the microvilli have tiny holes on it that it sucks up all the micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, through the microvilli to disperse it out to your body so that you can have energy to do your workouts and be a mom or a lawyer or a teacher or whatever it is that you are. We eat in order to survive and have energy to function, right? But few times do we think about how that whole process actually happens. And in order to have the energy, we have to be able to absorb it. And so the enzymes help break down the food so you can better absorb it. Did I lose any of you yet? Kind of nerdy, I'll be honest. Okay, so you're gonna do that before breakfast. You're gonna eat breakfast. The breakfasts are delicious. It's like day 1, scrambled eggs with spinach and toast. Day 2 is blueberry oatmeal. Day 3 is eggs and toast again. Day 4, you've got a fresh fruit plate with yogurt. 5, you've got farina with walnuts and apples. We also just had hundreds of new recipes added to the Ultimate Reset, which is amazing. Amazing. Okay, so then you're eating lunch. Lunch, again, we have amazing recipes. Beautiful salad, chicken salad. We've got sushi in here. What is this one? This one's a quinoa salad with hummus and raw vegetable plate. There's another quinoa salad with microgreens. Oh, the microgreen salads are so good. Okay, and then we're moving on from lunch to, we're having more mineralized water with the Power Greens packet. And then before dinner is when you add in the Soothe. Now the Soothe, this one is the one that I had mentioned, has aloe vera and turmeric. Aloe is great for your stomach, for healing, for helping. I try to be careful with my words in here, guys. Okay. For supporting the healing process of our digestive system. And turmeric's amazing for inflammation, supporting the anti-inflammatory process of the body. Okay, so I love Soothe. I know some people that sleep better because they were taking it. So that's at night, and then you eat dinner. And that's it for week 1. Some of the dinner options that are in week 1: baked salmon, Southwest veggie tacos, nori rolls, stir-fried veggies with a cucumber and tomato salad, quinoa, a soup. Again, these are all original recipes. So there's so many more that we now have access to, which is amazing. Okay, we're moving into week 2, which is called release. This is where your body is getting ready to release stored toxins. And it's a good thing. Toxic buildup in the body can lead to brain fog, gut health issues, liver congestion. Let me tell you, if you want to be fascinated about an organ, the liver, research it. It's so amazing. It's what it does and how its correlation with cholesterol levels in the body and our hormones and our metabolism and gut health is fascinating. And most people just don't know anything about the liver, which is why I'm doing the Ultimate Reset and going to be teaching about it a bit this next month. But all you need to know is that this is helping support healthy liver function. Your liver is one of your biggest detox organs in your body. So the thing that we're adding in week 2 that's different from week 1 are the detox packets. You're going to do these 3 times a day. So when I walked you through that process of in the morning, you're going to take your mineralized water with your optimized digestive enzymes and a detox packet. And then you're going to eat breakfast. And then you're going to do it again 30 minutes before lunch with the detox packet. And then you're going to do your Power Greens packet later in the day. And then before dinner, you're going to still do that water with your optimize, with your Soothe that we just talked about, and a detox packet. So you take this before breakfast, lunch, and dinner in week 2. Let me touch on this really quick. The ingredients in here are milk thistle. Milk thistle is very good at supporting the liver. Chia and flax seeds, those are really good to help bulk up the toxins that are releasing from your body to get them out of the body, to get them out of your body. I've seen over the years, I've been in, I started my nursing education in 2005, graduated that 2009, was always more of the crunchy nurse going through nursing school, became a certified holistic health coach in 2010, and I've been in the world ever since, in the world of holistic health. And I've seen so many different cleanses, and I've seen so many people do it wrong and in an unhealthy way, I'll say. Even juice cleanses, they're wonderful. However, if you're not doing it properly or your body's not ready for it, when your fat cells release those toxins, if you don't have a binder that's binding to those toxins to help eliminate them from the body, you can actually feel awful because those toxins are recirculating through your body. So one of the things that I love about our Power Greens is one thing that the greens, and specifically the chlorella, helps to do is to support the detoxification process and almost act like a magnet to some toxins in the body. And then the detox packet helps to bulk up your stool essentially to absorb those and get them out of the body. So this whole kit works so amazing synergistically together. Okay, astragalus root is good for so many things. Astragalus, burdock, turmeric, schizandra, and ginger are all good at supporting the liver and your gut health at the same time. I love these packets. I love these packets. Is that weird? I think that makes me weird to say that. Okay, so that's week 2. Here's the difference in your nutrition in week 2. We're eliminating animal protein. We're really eliminating animal of all kinds. So your breakfast, huge fruit plate on day 8. So that's day 1 of week 2. On day 9, you have, stay with me, mashed chickpeas. You may not like that. That's fine. I'm going to talk really quick in a minute about how to adjust this meal plan if it doesn't work for you. But basically for breakfast, you're doing a ton of fruit. For lunch, you're doing huge salads with healthy fats like pumpkin seeds, avocado. There's a whole dressing recipe section. pinto beans and rice, microgreen salad, again, pumpkin seeds. And then dinner, let's see, we've got steamed zucchini with beans and rice and olive oil on one. Sweet potato and roasted red pepper soup is one of mine and my husband's favorite recipes out of this book that we still make. We absolutely love that one. And that is served with almonds and asparagus. There's a quinoa lentil pilaf, a quinoa hearty vegetable miso soup, kabocha squash. I'm actually growing it in my garden because of the Ultimate Reset. Because I first tried kabocha squash when I did the Ultimate Reset. This was so many years ago, probably 6 years ago. And I loved it so much. And the recipe is with a garlic tahini filling. OMG, it's delicious. And so, yeah, that's in my garden. Anyways, so you kind of get the feel for what your food looks like in week 2. Lots of produce, lots of healthy produce and healthy fats to help keep you sustained through week 2. Okay, moving on to week 3 called Restore. So we've gone through preparing your body, releasing excess toxins, and then week 3 is about restoring that gut flora, bacteria, and restoring your body with minerals and all these things. So you're actually eating a little bit less in week 3. You are eating still a lot of fruits and vegetables, mostly fruits and vegetables during week 3. There's less starchy things, like there's not really rice and beans. During week 3, it's more of fruits, vegetables, beets. They still have tempeh in there, avocados, healthy fats, dressings, that kind of stuff. The only thing that changes as far as supplements go is you're now adding in your probiotics. So this has the Bacillus coagulans and inulin, which is a prebiotic. And you're adding this in with your Optimize when you take it. So it's the same time that you're taking this. It may sound overwhelming, but once you get into your own rhythm and routine, it's just normal. And you develop a schedule, and your body actually loves being on an eating schedule, even though for those of us that have crazy schedules and lives, it's so overwhelming to think about it. But when you just commit to something and you do it, right? And it works. So that is the process of the Ultimate Reset. If you've never done it yourself, that is what you and your clients can expect to feel. It's very normal to have some cleansing symptoms in the beginning or at the end of week 3 where you get a headache. It's so important to drink plenty of water. It is not recommended to do vigorous exercise during the Ultimate Reset because, first of all, especially in the week 2 and 3, your caloric intake is not super high. And you want your body to focus its energy on healing internally versus repairing your muscles. So things like yoga and doing walks, we have a yoga program that goes along with this, which is pretty great. And breathing exercises, keeping your stress low, getting lots of sleep is highly recommended during this cleanse program. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I missed or any other questions. We talked about 4-week gut protocol. A lot of people do the 3-day refresh and they say, I could never do that for 21 days. I could not do the Ultimate Reset. And know that your clients may be thinking this and maybe address it and let them know that this is not the 3-day refresh for 21 days. It's actually very different. You have a much higher food intake with the Ultimate Reset. Week 3 is probably most similar to the 3-day refresh, but you're still eating more. So it is different. It doesn't come with the protein. Oh, Shakeology. This cleanse was designed, Shakeology is not in the supplement schedule. So it is up to the individual. However, if you are very active, I recommend personally still using it. I use it when I do the Ultimate Reset because I need the protein and the sustenance and the adaptogens because I have a very high stress life, very active, high demand life. I'll put it that way. So it helps sustain me and keep me going and not feel absolutely miserable. So yeah, those are the biggest questions I get. Remember, we're supporting the detoxification pathways. We're supporting anti-inflammatory effects in the body. We're supporting gut health. It really helps improve brain health, mental clarity, put it that way. And I recommend it for anyone who is in a plateau. So people who are really mentally struggling because they just can't lose weight, nothing's working, they're working out really hard. A lot of times that is because there's something else going on, that is either psychologically, or they have a food sensitivity they don't know about that's creating inflammation in their body, or their liver may be congested and that is causing their metabolism to be slow. So this could be what they need to break through that plateau. It's a really powerful program, and at the end of it, you feel amazing. You feel accomplished and achieved, and your confidence is higher, all those things. So if you have any questions, please feel free to message me here on social. Again, on Instagram, I'm health_patriot. It's probably the easiest way to get a hold of me, or my email is thehealthpatriot@gmail.com. You can ask your partners. I'm still transitioning. Ask your partners, ask your teammates. And if you want to do this with me, just make sure that everybody knows to order it as soon as possible, just because August 7th, the first Monday in August, is going to come up quick. Or you can run your own group later in August or in September. But this is a really amazing way to get people re-engaged. It comes in a total solution pack with Shakeology. It comes in just a complete kit like this, or it comes in a dual kit if you have a husband and wife or two best friends or sisters that want to do it together. Those are really awesome deals as well. And don't forget that your promo code for $20 off will work on those total solution packs. Okay, any questions, shoot them in the comments, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.